Thing, the severed hand with a heart of gold. My name is Osereme, and welcome to Cards and Reels. Do go ahead and comment below who your favorite character is. That would be really fun to see. Now, how could a character that never utters one word and is really just a severed appendage end up capturing the hearts of so many, including myself? Now, I'll speak for myself here, and I hope this resonates with you too, but I think Thing is my favorite character from the show because I find it interesting when characters that I wouldn't immediately think of as creatures I could feel empathy for are represented in a way that's so human. And Thing is especially intriguing because he's just a hand. Sure, an anthropomorphized creature like Groot or Rocket Raccoon can be empathized with. I mean, they smile and laugh and make jokes in English/Groot. But how do you get the same effects with just a hand? And we're just about a minute in, but if you're enjoying the video and you like Groot too, hit the like button. So that's what fueled my want to understand what and who Thing is. I mean, admittedly, perhaps it shouldn't be such a big question considering that we have empathy-filled interactions with non-human creatures every day. We call them pets, and Thing is kind of like Wednesday's pet. But still, looking into what makes Thing feel so human was not in vain, because then I discovered Victor Dorobantu.
It's pretty hard to create from start to end. Even the way he talks, it's pretty hard to find movements that can express feelings.
Now, apparently, Dorobantu is a Romanian magician, illusionist, and event entertainer. He also kind of looks like Top G.
Well, what color is your guy?
And he plays Thing in Wednesday. He's usually wrapped in a blue screen suit so he can be edited out in post. And for the most part, unless it was a stunt double because he wasn't around, or an extra prop for Wednesday to carry around or stab to a wall since the hand wouldn't be required to move for those scenes, he's responsible for all the expression, emotion, and just life that Thing has as a character. Of course, it kind of tracks that a human feeling character is played by a human, much like R2-D2 and C-3PO in Star Wars, but the praise has to go to the decision to do this like this.
Thing is a classic character in the Addams Family canon. The first phone call I had with Tim, he wanted Thing to be derived from an actor, a performer.
And the crew that made it possible, because a different director with a different crew would have opted to have Thing be CGI. And thank God they didn't do that, because we all know that Hyde was looking, well, hideous. And if you felt that, go ahead and subscribe for more movie video essays and dry humor. That's a threat. There's such a beauty to making things with practical effects too, like everything from the sketch art to the prosthetic makeup, even to the fact that Dorobantu had to have a custom jacket made so he could place his hands in his pockets without ruining the makeup of the pale appendage. Just smells of good storytelling. And that last bit may not seem like much, but if you ever try to make something, you realize how much the trials of the creative process make the performance or output all that more nuanced and add depth. The process of great storytelling often comes with a great story of its own. And speaking of the prosthetics, makeup, and design of the character, you can't help but see the heart that was put into that as well. Emmy Award-winning designer Tristan Valui alluded to the design having a story of its own. Everything from the dirty and crusty nail to the stitched scars, leaving an indelible mark of intrigue and mystery on our hearts. We can see this play out on screen, as in the following seasons, we will definitely be filled with some sense of nostalgia every time we look at Thing and remember how he acquired his latest scar. All these processes and IRL storytelling could have easily been skipped and maybe even more conveniently done, but it wouldn't have created the sidekick to the woeful Wednesday Addams that we've come to be curious about and love. I'll see you next week.